Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to paint something fun and tropical. And so I'm going to use my 24 set of acrylics here. And these are the colors I'm going to use. And then also from my 5 set, I'm going to use carbon black and titanium white. And then from my 4-piece brush set, I'm going to use number 8, number 4, 1/2 inch flat brush, and a 0 detail brush. And then my blending brushes, M1, M2, and M3. And I'm going to paint on a 12 by 16 inch studio canvas. And so I'm going to first lay down my base coat of my background. I'm going to paint from the furthest distance up to the closest. So I added about a thumb amount of white, and I'm going to create like 4 to 5 shades, starting from lightest to darkest. Always remember to close your lid once you're done adding color. Next will be medium yellow, just a little bit there, and then a little more on the second one. And then orange, a touch right there, and then a little more right here. And then crimson red, a very small amount there, and then a little bit more right here, and then a little there. And then cobalt blue, a touch right there, and then a little bit more here. And then also I'm gonna add as the final color a little more blue right there, and then a little bit of carbon black. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of white. So I'm gonna quickly mix all these colors. And this is the base coat, and this is what I got. This is the base coat for my background, okay? So I'm gonna quickly lay it out using water right here and my M2 blending brush. I'm gonna dab it all the way in the water and squeeze part of it out, and then pick up my first color, the brightest color. And I'm gonna start right there. I'm gonna cover about more than half the canvas. And you see this water right here, I'm gonna dab it lightly in the water and pick up more paint. And basically, I'm gonna be doing that throughout the process of laying the colors down. And you see, I have a little bit of bubbles on my canvas, which is good. That means that I have enough, the right amount of water and paint, right? It's not too thin. And if your water is dripping, that means you have too much water and you should take more paint, right? And you want it to flow easy and cover the canvas nicely. And so it's just getting the technique down. And once you catch the technique, this process is actually pretty quick and a lot of fun. So water helps keep the acrylic stay wet. So it gives me time to lay out my colors where I want it to be and spend some time working on that, right? So I'm almost coming to my final color, which is leaning towards blue right there. And I'm just gonna cover everything up right here. And then after I'm done laying all my colors, I'm gonna use my M1 blending brush to blend everything in. All the materials I'm using today, including blending brushes and acrylics, are available at ColorByFeliks.com. Once I'm done, I'm going to put my brush in the water and pick up my dry blending brush. This is a M1 blending brush. And I'm going to lightly swirl, starting from the lightest areas, and work my way towards the darker tones. So you can see I'm barely pressing. I'm not carrying the darker paint down. I'm carrying more of the brighter areas. And I'm just kind of gently pressing and swirling. Okay, and as you saw, I'm going with blending the lightest areas first, and I'm working my way down towards the darker areas. And I'm not being rough with this. This is a very soft, process and pretty quick, and it blends very nicely and it makes it look smooth. You could already see the clouds forming and kind of like it looks misty and soft looking, right? It takes away all the brush strokes and everything. So I'm gonna spend some time blending everything in right now, going from lightest to darkest. After I'm done, I'm gonna wash my blending brushes, and then I'm gonna dry it out using a hairball dryer. And once everything is dry, I'm going to use a number 4 brush with water. I'm going to dab it all the way in there And basically I'm going to use the same colors I have here, but I added titanium white and medium yellow, and I created a brighter color. And so basically I'm going to play with those colors, and I'm going to work on brightening my clouds and kind of adding a little bit more detail to make it look fluffier. So I'm going to spend some time, and like I said, water helps create a nice, smoother like blend, and that's why I'm going back and forth also and dabbing my brush in the water and tapping it on a paper towel and picking up more paint to create a soft transition, a blended kind of smoother look. So I'm going to spend some time doing that here. If you guys are interested in learning more in-depth, step-by-step how to paint with acrylics, check out my mentorship program at the link down below. So I'm going to spend some time working on the clouds, adding all the details and layering everything, because everything's about layering. So I'm going to work on this for a bit, and then also after that I'm going to be adding the next section, which is my palm trees and all the details and the bushes and things like that. And then after that I'm going to work on the wave and the crash of the wave and adding all the details there. I hope you guys will enjoy the process of this video. Thank you for being here, and enjoy. So once I'm done adding all the beautiful details, I'm gonna paint the edges of my canvas and get it ready to varnish. So I'm gonna use Gamvar Gloss liquid varnish. I'm gonna add a little bit of that and use the 2-inch flat foam brush. I like these brushes because they're good one-time use brushes for varnishing. They work really good, and they spread really nicely and evenly. And so basically, this is the last part in the process, and it takes about 24 hours to dry, and it is ready to be hung, or you could frame it as well. But here it is. I'm gonna allow it to dry. I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure to like and subscribe and share if you found this helpful and fun. And again, stay tuned for more. Take care and God bless.